Welcome to Dice at the Table. This is our campaign, The Kingdom of the Grave, live on Twitch, 6 p.m. Sundays. Every other Sunday is pre-recorded, so I should probably say that. We are going to start off with some shout-outs. First off, I want to thank Forgotten Adventures because we use a lot of their assets, you know what I mean? Uh, we use their maps, we use their tokens. They have various map assets as well. They're all incorporated. So I want to thank Got the Cookie for some of the images and stuff. Uh, and music-wise, we use a lot of stuff from Monument Studios, Alexander Nakarada, Michael Gelfi Studios, a little bit of personal AI-generated stuff as well. And yeah, oh yeah, let's not forget Dubby. Dubby's a energy drink alternative. It's kind of like a Gatorade powder. You get a lot of different flavors, and you mix it, and it gives you a nice boost of energy, and no sugary crash, no Rockstar 5-hour energy monster crash afterwards. If you use the promo code DATT2026, you'll get 10% off. And that being said, I think we're about ready to get going. How's everybody doing tonight?
Okay.
Eh, I'm alive.
I'm doing
Better
fine.
than last session, I guess.
I'm alive is thrilling content right there. All right.
Sorry, man.
All right. So, uh, we're gonna do over to the council chambers, where we need to go over the hit list. Because last week you guys took out one of the army commanders and their army. So what do you guys have to say about that?
Huzzah!
We all survived and we're whole.
Well, you guys are like level 18, so
Oh.
it's about time to stop acting like
Wow.
little bitches.
Well,
we're
now.
end game content here, people.
Sure we are.
I don't know. I felt pretty good about the fight. Did pretty good.
Yeah. So
Any fight you can walk from is a good fight.
This is true.
so what I've gone ahead and done
Why
here
is it-
is I have visually decreased the opacity for both generals that are dead and both armies that are dead. One was wiped out by the Unseelie, and one was wiped out by you guys. But here is basically the hit list, which, for the most part, if you mouse over a named person, it should give you their name.
I'm not seeing hardly anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't-
unfortunately, your screen is
'Cause
black.
It's the one that streamer bot can see is fine, but everybody else I got issues.
Ooh, it's a little better.
A little bit.
That should be a lot better.
Aha. Okay.
Getting there.
The other thing I can do is here. That will probably open up all vision.
Aha!
Alrighty. So yeah, this is your guys' hit list.
Yep. And now we
Alright.
can actually see the stuff on the hit list better too.
Well, yeah, if you can't see the screen, you can't see the list that's on the screen.
Well, no, I mean the streamer only had the big bad in the upper right and the 3 pink badges on the lower right.
Okay, so again, if you can't see the screen, then you obviously can't see the stuff that's on the screen. Improving the screen has the ability to solve both those issues. All right. So, other than the 2 armies you defeated and the 2 generals that have been defeated, I did add some visual effects to some of the bad guys, just to spice them up.
Okay.
Oh, I do actually need to do... that is going to get swapped out by that.
So we still have a bunch of little lower armies run by the flags, right? We haven't killed all.
Those
Yeah,
are
we haven't
those are
killed
all
all those.
armies.
Yeah. So 6, 7, 7 more to fight.
There should be 9 on the board, 10 on the board total that you guys should be able to see.
Oh, is that? Yeah, the one on the far left. I didn't realize that was still big. It's a little smaller than the rest. Okay.
So, what do you guys want to do?
Probably should work on trying to kill one of these armies.
Yeah, I would send out parties to scout out the siegers of the Wrath of Orcus or Wrath of Apophis, whatever it is. The gear banner down here. Because if we can take out their ability to build siege weapons, we'll have a much less screwed up keep at the end of the big fight.
Well, that's why in the lower right-hand corner we have text instructions on things you can do. So,
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, definitely start working towards an army. I just don't know which one.
okay.
We've got paladins. We could send them after this undead horde.
It's times like this that I wish we could dual screen some of this, but oh well. You guys are on that page, and that's loaded there. I will switch over to the overland page real quickly, just so I can review. You have incoming 5 Valinor War Wizard castles, right? You have
They're there. So,
Alvaren Militia, Skirmishers. You've got the 1st Cavalier Knights of the Lion's Mane. You have the Unredeemed. 2 sets of the Unredeemed. An Army of Melanor. And the Wounded Raven Company, which is on their way back from wiping out one of the Wrathful Hordes. Oh, and then you've got Falcon's Rest Garrison down by Falcon's Rest. And you also have the Marsh Riders of Alvaren, which are down by Wardenthorpe. You don't have an out-and-out, like, Paladin army.
I thought
Makes
that's what the
sense.
Unredeemed was, but okay.
The Unredeemed...
No, they're not an army. They're just a strike force.
No, they're an army. They're a fucking level 14 army. But they're cavalry, they're knights, they're not all paladins. They're fucking melee fighter
Okay.
people. So,
All right.
back to the council chamber page. I think we are getting kind of, yeah, we are basically at upkeep stage. If you guys want to do upkeep and then use infiltration activity to identify a leader or locate leader/army, you can uncover intel about the leader, weaknesses, immunities, etc. So first thing you have to do is figure out the locations, or you have to identify what the armies are, and then you can figure out the locations. So they're on the board here. You can actually use the infiltration activity to locate the army. And then,
Okay.
yeah.
Are we presumed to have rested and such?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out why my 5th level spells are all crossed out.
Probably because you didn't actually rest yet. Yeah, everybody should just cycle through a well rest because you guys are going back to here, obviously, the council chamber. That's going to be more than a day plus, so yeah. That's actually going to take us to the 25th.
Yep, 5th are all back. Okay.
So,
Nate was saying something about he thought that because we'd leveled that I would have a level 7 spell now, but I'm not seeing
You have to
anything
take
that-
a specific feat to do so.
Ah, okay. It's under the feats.
alrighty, so we are going to gain a fame. Collect resources. Pay consumption. Do you guys want to collect taxes or not? You guys haven't done it in a while, so.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
As lenient as we are with taxes, the townsfolk should be understanding that every once in a while we do need to collect them.
Well, they're fucking peasants. They can just deal with it. You guys have a war coming on. You're going to
Yep.
need the money.
Yep.
All right, taxes have been collected. We are now at improved lifestyle. If you wish to attempt this, I mean, you guys are. +2 circumstance bonus to culture-based checks if you critically succeed. I don't know if you guys want to do it or not. I need input. Raymond, do you want to improve lifestyle?
What's the DC? Yes, I would like to, but I.
36.
Oh,
You need a 16.
what's
or
our
better.
bonus? Oof. That's not so good. Yeah, sure.
Let me see if there's anybody.
That's not what I
with,
want.
No, that doesn't change that. Alrighty. Loyalty, celebrated holiday recently. Sun District, Mansion, Train, Proficiency, Invested. Cool. Yeah, we got it. You have a total of +20, so. That is gain 1 unrest. Do you want to gain a corruption, a crime, a decay, or a strife?
Crime.
Crime? Alrighty. Alright, tapping treasury. You can tap cash reserves of your kingdom for the PC's personal use or to provide emergency funding for an event. This is a basic check, but after you succeed or critically succeed at this activity, all future attempts to tap treasury have the results worsened 2 degrees. This penalty persists until funds equal to those taken from the treasury are repaid via capital investment. I don't think you guys really need to borrow against the treasury. Yay, nay.
Nay.
No.
You're right. No.
Trade commodities. There are 5 different categories of commodities: food, lumber, luxuries, ore, and stone. When you trade commodities, select one commodity that your kingdom currently stockpiles and reduce that commodity stockpile by up to 4. Then attempt a basic check. If you trade with a group that you're established diplomatic relations with, you gain +1 circumstance bonus to this check. Gain multiple 2 dice resources next turn. Gain 1 dice resource next turn. Gain 1 dice, if you fail, you get an unrest. You currently have a stockpile. You've got 21 lumber, 21 ore, 20 luxuries. You could reduce one of those by 4 if you wanted to. Although it doesn't really give. I don't give a shit. It's up to you guys to decide. And the DC for these checks, all of them appear to be 36. And the bonus is 22, so that would be a 14 or better.
Sounds good.
Do you guys want to attempt to trade commodities?
Yeah,
Aye.
I'm up for it.
So what commodity do you guys want to reduce? And do you want to reduce it by how much?
You got people.
You guys have maxed out excesses of lumber, ore, and luxuries.
Certainly the lumber.
And luxuries, if we're maxed out, we can get rid of those too.
Right.
Well,
If
Yeah.
luxuries are
pick
maxed, really.
one commodity. You can't do like one from each.
Lumber.
Okay, you want to reduce your lumber by 4.
Yeah. Because luxuries we could share amongst the people.
Okay. All right, here comes a roll. Gain 1 resource dice next turn. That's added into that. Alrighty. Manage trade agreements. You have trade agreements with several different places. You have none with the various bandits that you guys have either wiped out or not dealt with. You could establish a trade agreement with Kez Fedra. You have diplomatic relations. You don't have a trade agreement. Other than that, you could try and establish diplomatic relations with Karen Toth. You have nothing. Noman's Grove you've wiped out, so like that's not gonna happen. Now you have a trade agreement with Valinor.
Okay. What about Jessenor, since Raymond and Lady Jessenor are now a thing?
Yeah, you don't have a trade route to that.
Well, we could look into that.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
And Malinor, since they're willing to lend us armies and whatnot, we should probably get trade friendly with them as well.
Not that bad. Yeah, that'd be send diplomatic envoy. It's the next thing.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So I have those 2 queued up for later. All right, so we have leadership activities 3 per player. So what do you guys want to do? Ideally, what would actually be useful is if everybody types up their 3 activities in chat and just hits enter, and then I can just go through chat. So take a few moments to review and then put them in chat, and then I'll just start fucking processing and doing rolls. Does anybody not remember how to pull up the Manage Kingdom thing?
That would be me.
Okay, so under actors,
Hold on. Okay, let me get to actors. Okay, add actors.
okay, so you have the file folder that says Lords of Alvaren. The second icon, technically the third icon if you include the actual open sheet page, it looks like a little fucking Mario castle, not the tent, the Mario castle. Click on that.
Okay, I am not on the right sheet then. Okay, I was on the wrong tab. Okay, so Lords of Alvaren, and then where now?
Lords of
The
Alvaren.
Mario Castle.
The Mario Castle looking icon. It's technically the third from the left if you include the folder icon. Looks like a little Mario Castle.
It's right next to the tent.
Yeah, it's not the tent. It's the
The one
Mario
that says Kingdom sheet?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, technically it's PF
Now-
PFRPG 2E Kingdom Sheet, which I'm only pointing that out because if you go to the far right, there's one that says Open Kingdom Sheet. We're not opening that one. Okay, so should have popped up a window that says Manage Kingdom. And under the Turn tab, there's Leadership, 3 per player. Look at the 3 and then put in which ones you want. Okay. All right, so we've got deliberate planning, send diplomatic envoy, spread the legend from Nathair. So I'll do that real quickly. Deliberate planning.
And if we're doubling up on stuff, does that mean the next person has to change the stuff that's doubled?
Only if it's something that says you can only do it once.
Okay.
Like I think the create work of art thing is like a one. Yeah, it says once per round. Create a masterpiece. Things like that. Well, the way I should say this is regardless of buttons. Sometimes. Okay, so with deliberate planning, I do need to know what you're deliberately planning.
We're making plan to get the villagers to safety should the keep and surrounding area get attacked.
Okay, so that is not a continuous event going on right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta read the description. You choose a single continuous event, and currently the quote-unquote continuous event you have is in T-minus 8 months. Apophis falls from the sky and wipes out the planet.
Like the
Well,
do.
we could be doing drills and whatnot in the meantime to make sure that people are
Okay,
ready.
so drills involves training. Okay, so deliberate planning. Give me like what are you doing? You can't just be like I'm deliberately planning and I'm gonna put that in my back pocket and save it for when I'm fucked. You know, because it's deliberately planning. What deliberate planning means it isn't like a get out of jail free card for a random unspecified thing. You got to kind of give me what you're
David,
planning.
Okay,
all right,
fine.
look.
We will instruct the townsfolk to start say rationing aside extra food for hard times.
Okay, so we're like
Okay.
famine preventative.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so that you're planning for the people who are there. My deliberate planning is I want to specifically figure out I want a war castle here, 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 and here. You people are going to be responsible for feeding the individuals in the war castle. They are going to arrive at such and such a date. They are going to need this amount of provisions.
Okay, that's covered.
That's the deliberate planning on my end.
Okay, so the war castles are self-sufficient
Okay.
because they have a portal to Valinor, and they basically can throw rotisserie chicken through the portal and feed their people.
They've got house
Okay.
elves.
Must be nice.
All right, so deliberately planning
That's your kingdom.
famine prevention measures for Nathair. Let's do the check. That didn't work. All right, now we've got prognostication. What are we prognosticating?
Um,
Oh, this is not Dan. This is wait. Oh yeah, that is you. Sorry. Um, it
I'm
scrolled up.
prognostication.
It scrolled up. I'm still trying to do Doug stuff. Send diplomatic
So
envoy.
we've sent diplomatic.
And who are we sending diplomatic envoy to?
I'll send my diplomatic envoy up to Malinor.
Okay, let's see. Malinor selected. Let's see what happens. Statecraft. That is a success. You've established diplomatic relations with Malinor.
Cool.
Diplomatic relations established. Done. Now, next thing on the list, spread the legend. Both throughout the word of mouth by distributing chat books or one sheets. Basic arch check to determine the success of your efforts. If you secure a printing press for the kingdom, the arch check gains a +2 item bonus. You guys should probably get a printing press if you're going to do a bunch of PR work. Okay, so it's a
Well,
DC
right now we're doing word of
36.
mouth hyping up of
I believe we
Raymond.
need a
So
15. 15.
ooh,
Gain 2 more unrest. You currently have 6 of 20. That's going to start affecting your guys' stuff. Alrighty, now we're going to go deliberate planning. Carrick, prognostication, and spread the legend. Okay, so we're going to try another spread the legend check first since it's right here. Okay. 35, and you needed 36.
Of course.
Next up, prognostication. We are prognosticating what, Dan?
The potential entrance point, which direction we think that the foreign armies are going to encroach upon our lands. Is it going to be a single location? Is it going to be a double prong? Or which direction do we think they're going to come from?
Okay, this is an item bonus. Okay, this should be interesting. No, that should not. Oh, I didn't check the fucking box. Try that. Why is this lagging? That's not actually adding correctly. Okay, so something's not adding up in here, and I just need to add it into this. So that 29 is actually 49 because you're using prognostication. You as the heir to the Archmage, the Archon's crown helps you with a little, just a teeny tiny bit, just a
A
wisp,
smidgen.
a smidge of chronomancy.
Mhm.
Don't worry, you do not invoke any paradox.
Nope, I wouldn't.
Well, no, you can, but not with a smidge.
Mm.
You are
Oh, right. Promoting, creating paradox is one thing. Getting in trouble for it's another.
you can also get in trouble for it. But yeah, you can hide your paradox violations if there's a bigger paradox violation going on. But you
Mhm.
can avoid paradox violations by hiding it in ritual and copious amounts of
Skullduggery.
under the counter prescription medication. So you prognosticate, and if we go to the big map, go into the big map, everybody. Okay, so you currently don't have to worry about necessarily an army coming from the Dungeon of Graves. However, it is entirely likely that an army will come from this direction. There's also way the hell to the west out of the mountains. And those ones will probably go play fuck games of Bastion Sport. And you will probably have bad guys coming from the Bastion Sport side of things. But most important, and this is a good thing you prognosticated it, the enemy is going to attempt to sneak attack you through the mouth of doom. You know, just a short 20, 30-mile hike from the center of your kingdom.
Okay. So let's close that shit off.
All right, so prognostication. You've got essentially 3 areas of likely attack: east, west, and right up your butthole. All right, and then since your deliberate planning is covered by the self-sufficiency of the castles, did you want to take a different thing?
Yeah. Let me get back to the page. Let's see. Let's try supernatural solution.
All right, we're going to bank a supernatural solution for future fuckery. From Carrick Tenfin, here comes a roll. Success. You gained 1 supernatural solution. Attempt a magic check to the same DC. Nice. Okay, cool. Next up, we have Serena Falcon, you just gave evangelize the end.
I have 2 others in there too. I just didn't have them picked yet at the point that I put up evangelize the end.
Okay, so evangelize the end. Spend time preaching the end times. Your sermons certainly aren't for everyone. Your methods avoid deliberately antagonizing those who see hope in the world, while simultaneously providing ease and calm to the more desperate among the king's citizens. Attempt a basic folklore check to determine how effective your sermon is. Okay, so this could be a good thing. Folklore. Let's see what happens.
16's not bad.
You lose 1d3 unrest.
Yay!
3 unrest. We're down to 2. Alrighty, going back up to the top. All right,
And that takes care of my second one, was quell unrest.
Okay, well, I'm doing these in order. Next is Raymond. Send envoy, warfare, exercises, and prognostication. All right, so send envoy. I assume you're going to send
Lady Jessica's homeland.
to the other one. Yeah, got it. Sending to Jessenor. Okay, roll. You've established diplomatic relations. Done. Warfare prognostication. Warfare exercises. Shit. Okay, let's not roll a critical failure next time around. And then prognostication. What are we prognosticating?
I don't know. I was just trying to do something useful, but sorry, I've got Windows. I was trying to do something real quick. Prognosticate. I don't know. I just figured it'd be something good to have. Read the omens, prepare for near future events. I'm trying to find a good spot to fight the armies. Something that'll help us.
Okay.
If that doesn't sound plausible right away, I'll do something that creative solutions and buy a printing press. That way we get a +2 on all those things those guys want to do from now on.
Okay. I think a printing press is a building you have to build.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to attempt an infiltration and identify an army and or leader?
Yes. I'll do that instead.
Okay, you lose 1 unrest, which is good, and we will be identifying a random leader in the near future. Remind me about that when we get through this.
All right. +1 later.
Back up to the top. Evangelize the end. Deliberate planning. Kingmaster. Okay, what were... Oh, there they are. Quell unrest and warfare exercises. Okay, we're doing another warfare exercise check. Oh, good. That's good. And quell unrest. Failed to reduce rest, but unrest is pretty reduced as is. And that leads us, I believe, Roach. You have 3 activities?
The only one I could really figure out would be provide aid or something along those lines. Yeah, provide care. And probably we don't have a printing press yet, as described.
Okay.
Let's see, preventative measures. What is that? Critical failure. Let's do preventative measures.
Okay. There we go. That actually was a success. You have a third item.
We were done spread legend, haven't we? Or can we do that again?
Several times. You can try it if you want.
No, if we already done. Let's do supernatural solution.
Alrighty. Here we go. Supernatural solution, +1 and +1 fame. Alright. Alright. Regionally, you've got 3 total things you guys can do. So, looking at the big ass map, you have build roads, claim hex 3 times per turn, clear hex, establish farmland, establish settlement, establish worksite, lumber camp, mine or quarry, fortify hex, gather livestock, go fishing, harvest crops, irrigation, recruit monsters, or supplementary hunting.
Where would like building a printing press? Which one is that? Civic?
Civic,
Yeah,
which
build
is build
structures.
structure, that which is not
Yeah.
we're not at that yet.
Well, no, that's why I was asking.
Okay, so regionally, what 3 things do you guys want to do?
I'm partial to build roads.
I like that as well.
Alrighty, so we have a road between Alvaren's Ferry and Alvaren Keep, and I believe we have a road between the Mouth of Doom and Alvaren Keep. I can actually probably draw those in. Draw freehand. Where else do you guys want to
Fortify hex.
Okay, well, we wanted to draw a road or build road. Where do you want to build road to?
The former Inquisition location.
Do you want to go to Valorhold or Trinity City?
Let's send it to Trinity City.
Okay. Let's see if that works. Okay, so this is technically plains because you're going to do it right across, right along the riverbed, or just off of the river. Not technically in the forest, so lose 1 resource point. Alrighty, and then somebody said fortify hex.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which hex are we fortifying?
I don't know off the top of my.
The one before the Mouth of Hell.
The Mouth of Doom?
The Mouth of Doom.
Okay, do you want to fortify the hex before that, or do you want to fortify the Mouth of Doom?
What say you? Should we fortify right on their entrance point, or should we give them a chance to try and get a run at us?
Their entry point. That way we can get them as they come out.
Doug, Steph?
I have no opinion.
Pete?
I would assume fortifying the entrance the choke point would be better than fortifying after the choke point.
Doug, what say you?
Fortify the Mouth of Doom itself. I didn't realize I was muted.
Okay. Sounds like we've got an answer.
Okay, so that is hills. And lose one unrest, gain a fame. Okay. Now I have to fucking figure out how to draw that. Gotcha, give me a second. Mouth of Doom.
We've got activity. Oh shit!
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can do it this way.
I was thinking for our lot, should we establish another work site, or is that going to help us at this point?
Well, the question is by establishing a work site, does that mean we're trying to found another stonemason location or an iron ore mine or logging camp? Or does it mean processing of those materials?
I think it's the acquiring of materials, not necessarily the looking for of materials. It was like we know where the stone bricks are, but we've got to be able to process them and get them over to
Right.
the fort, I guess.
And do we want to attempt it?
If we put like a quarry on the stone brick spot, that'd be kind of nice.
Is that what we want to do for our last action?
Don't
Or do we want to
care.
fortify another hex? Because we fortified one hex, we could always fortify a second hex.
What time of year is it at the moment? I think it's spring, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, tail end of winter into spring.
Okay.
Okay, so we're swapping out the Mouth of Doom icon for a book because I can't figure out how to swap out the fucking book thing, but it's called Doomguard Keep. You guys are going to spend basically a season or more basically rebuilding that tower and making it a fortified location. You'll probably want to move an army there at some point to actually garrison it. It will be a garrison by the time we're done. Or it will be garrisonable by the time we're done. All right. And the third activity you guys wanted to do. What do you guys want to do?
We've been talking about either fortifying another site or establishing the quarry on this stone brick spot down here.
Okay, I can't tell where down here is.
I pinged it.
Okay.
Because if we can get the bricks from there to the fortified keep relatively quickly, that would be helpful.
Okay, just to reiterate, you guys have stone. It's in your kingdom. The distance between a work site, like a quarry, and a possible anything else is kind of irrelevant. If you just establish a quarry, you could establish a quarry on the other side of the fucking map. If it's part of your guys' kingdom, it's going to be +1 stone. So closeness to a work site is not really a factor.
Okay.
I'm not saying you can't make a quarry, and you probably should. I would either quarry or farm because your food, like everything else under commodities, if you look at it, is in double digits, right? Food is a single digit item.
Food's not a bad idea.
Yeah, let's get some farms established. That's a good point. We got
Especially with the armies coming in, food is a really good idea.
That's
Yeah.
kind of what you're getting at is that like some of these armies are self-sufficient, some of these armies are magically efficient. Some of these armies move on their stomach, and so if you are building armies, etc., you're going to need more food available. I think if you wiped out all of your
Right.
armies, your food budget, your monthly food thing would be double digits.
Right. Okay, so
trying to establish a farmland.
let's get a farm like over here. Where else would be a good farm spot?
Also technically irrelevant.
I'm just going based on the idea that some hexes have a higher difficulty rating to work
Yeah, and
and
that's
take more resources to deal with.
and I can factor that in, but like the specific this particular blank hex doesn't matter. You can say like, hey, we put the
Okay.
farm here,
Eh,
or we put the farm
Yeah,
here.
do yourself a favor. Close to water is all that matters.
Yeah.
And that doesn't even matter.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing mechanically different from this plane, this plane, this plane, and any other plane. The only thing that matters is hill, plain, water, wood. You know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So it's been established.
Okay.
Built. And yeah, you guys are good with that. Civic, 1 per settlement. You have 8 settlements. We're going to try to build structures, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes. I think the printing press should probably go in Trinity City. They're going to be dealing with propaganda anyway, so they should have the printing press.
Okay. So
Churches do usually try and keep the printing.
Okay, so we should now be transferring to Trinity City, which has nothing. And we're now going to build some shit. All right. All right. Trinity City does not currently have the stuff it needs for printing press. There's actually like requirements, I think. I'm looking. Peer pay, Sacred Grove. Yeah, printing press requires some shit. What does it require? Oh fuck, that's gonna go through some luxuries. Yeah, you could do printing press probably in your capital. In the meantime, while we're here, what do you guys actually want to build in Trinity City?
I think temple would be the most.
Okay, you're cutting out.
Doug, you cut out.
I think I heard temple.
Yeah. Some temples
Doug, you're
definitely.
cutting out an awful lot.
Sorry. Okay. Better?
Yes.
That's actually a lot
Oh,
better.
right. Sorry, I had to move closer. I was back in the kids' room real quick.
Okay, so
Wireless headset. So
build.
temple makes sense, but if printing press is going to be too much of an ask, then temple's probably out of the question for right now.
Oh, you can build the temple.
Oh, all right. Makes the most sense for that one.
Okay. Build structure. Of course, this can't be popped out. That's awesome. damn it. Boop. Temple. Alrighty. That was entirely way too difficult. Next up, if we're going from the bottom to the top, Mordenthorpe. Let's look at Mordenthorpe.
Okay.
Can you guys see Mordenthorpe?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Mordenthorpe is on the verge of becoming something slightly larger. It's got a granary, inn, tavern, house, cemetery, dump, watchtower, and wooden wall.
This is like the one that's like hell and gone away from us, isn't it?
It's very far away, yes.
Yeah. Um. Yeah.
You could use a garrison, possibly. A general store could be a good idea. Keeping in mind that if you build a general store, you have to build another house shortly thereafter.
Right.
There's an inn and a tavern, so you got those covered.
Like a granary or
Granary's there.
you have like a mill.
They don't have a mill. I hear mill. Anybody have any other votes, suggestions?
Bill sounds great.
Mill. Done. That then takes us to Merkmeyer Hamlet, which is almost as far as actually I think Mordenthorpe is they're both near each other, but they're both way the fuck away. I think Mordenthorpe is actually closer, and then Merkmeyer Hamlet's the farthest one.
Yeah, Merkmeyer.
Right,
They
so
have a
this one.
granary. They have a smithy, so that's nice.
Yeah, you've got one spot left. You got tavern, inn, house,
Probably
pier,
could stand to have
wall,
a
dump,
shop of some sort.
house, smithy, granary. They do not have a watchtower. Okay, if you guys are talking, you all are muted.
No, I am not talking.
Okay.
Sorry, it's hard to see what all the what all the towns can have and how many places the buildings will take up.
Okay.
Because we don't have access to the buildings themselves.
I think if you click on the kingdom sheet and then you scroll down and you click the thing that says build structure and you click check, it should bring up a structure browser. And yeah, they don't have a watchtower and they don't have a marketplace, trade depot, random general store. They don't have a jail either. Okay, I need input from people.
General store.
Alrighty.
All right. I'm busy.
Okay. And then it says Zelkor's Ferry, but you guys renamed it to Alvaren's Ferry. This one gets a little funky because it should have a lot of crap.
Apparently, it doesn't have
Oh,
any storage whatsoever.
this is the one that's all bailiwicked. Okay. Did somebody just cough?
That was kind of a wheezy laugh. Sorry.
Yeah, figured as laugh.
Alrighty. Has 7 residential lots. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, that works. Cool. I can just do this. Fuck this. Herbalist, in, jail, pier, smithy. Oh, that's, never mind. That's not gonna work. Fuck. Okay. So they have an herbalist. They have 6 houses. They have an inn. They have a jail. They have a pier. They have 2 smithies, 2 stables, a stockyard, a dive tavern, a trade shop, and a stone watchtower. Are there other things you guys would like to add to it?
Would a library be something that we could do somewhere? I mean, if we're going to have a printing
We're-
press eventually.
Yeah, we're going group city by city or hamlet by
that's
hamlet.
right. Right now we're at the ferry,
Yeah.
which I don't have a visual for, but oh well.
Well, the map's all fucked up as well, so that's fun.
Now let's get.
Okay.
Yeah, the library's not a bad option. Thieves Guild isn't a bad option.
Okay, so library or thieves guild? Which one?
I don't care.
Go library first.
Library. Got it. Alright. Fellman's Hold. What are you guys thinking there?
I've got to find it first. Settlements.
I can't
Settlements.
find it, and I'm
Cross the river.
okay. I thought it might be over there, but
Okay, so I'm gonna let's go back to the Manage Kingdom button, right? Or the Manage Kingdom tab. Pop up, right? If you click on settlements, you guys should see a list of all the settlements, and there's an eyeball next to like Fellman's Hold.
okay.
And then that'll take you to Fellman's Hold. Fellman's Hold has the fairly large town at this point. They have a dump, wooden wall, a cemetery, house, inn, and tavern.
General store.
General store. Alrighty, here we go. Roll. Pay.
It's a company town.
General store.
I would think that Fellman would have wanted like either a tannery or maybe some other
Brewery.
kind of a brewery, or some place where he could gather hides. I think a tannery would be appropriate for that, but
Well, given this is the town for the mine that's over here as well. It's kind of a
yeah.
we got a company store now.
Well.
We're now going to Kalalan Southern District because it's got a store for Fellman's Hold. Kalalan Southern District. This is your capital city, so there's a lot of shit here. This is where your printing press is going to go, by the way.
Yeah.
I have to scroll all the fucking way down. Where the fuck is it?
Okay, so we have food storage, lumber storage, ore storage, stone storage.
What do we do generally speaking, or is it even a mechanic for these things about sewage or water supply, things like that? I'm sitting here looking at my old Civ 2 map going, all right, we should be looking at getting this skill first and then this skill.
Okay, well, we're not playing Civ. So.
But I mean, kind of.
No, we're not. This is fun. I can't find the fucking printing press. Where the fuck is it? Found that. Alright, I'm just gonna look over here. Press. Okay. Looking for one more thing. Okay, keep talking, guys.
I love how the orphanages are listed under upgradable.
Upgrade them enough, you get a Batman.
Oof.
Yeah, but you have to put 5 levels in to get the Robin. That's the problem.
Nobody bothers with fucking Robin.
I know.
Well, if it upgrades to Batman, does it automatically become a mansion?
Oh no, there's mansion.
Yeah. Um. Wait, did we actually have a cemetery yet?
Well, that would probably be a good thing to have.
We don't have a cemetery yet, guys. We've got a dump.
Well, I
so-
mean,
You
you know,
don't.
dude,
So we have a
Lords of
cemetery.
Alvaren
What's the
Corner,
Oh,
problem?
there it is.
right above the fucking.
There it is.
Yeah, cemetery.
Sorry.
Cemetery,
No,
thieves
a
guild,
dump and a
brutalist.
dump cemetery, same thing.
I was thinking that Carrick just made it so we didn't need one.
Yeah, we have a sewer
we do
system
have a.
already, Mom.
We have. I just found that.
Ugh. Um. The little hopscotch in the corner of the orphanage. Like kids are going to play with each other.
I like that you guys have 2 orphanages.
That's on you.
You guys needed a lot of fucking orphanages.
And
mean-
evidently, we have a lot of lost kids.
No, a lot of lost parents.
Well, right. It's the parents that are.
There you go.
So what, are we just adopting all of the kids of all the cultists we murder or something?
well, if
No,
you murder
No.
why would we do
enough, you
that?
get a lot of fucking. Yeah.
Well, for the first few
Okay.
years.
What you guys don't have
Then you
is
get
a
more.
stockyard.
You okay? So you say stockyard? Are you talking cattle?
Yeah, it's fucking massive. It takes an
Okay.
entire. It takes four. It takes an entire city block.
Well, okay.
All
Yeah, if
right,
people want to be able to get meat, we probably should have one.
go for it.
Here we
Is
go.
it something that is there a butcher already, or is that now going to come with the stockyard?
That people can learn how to chop up their own meat.
I swear to God, he's going to come out with that ha 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 fresh meat.
Well, you have a cemetery. We can put it right next to the stockyard.
Oh God!
Time to raise a family together.
It takes a village to raise a child.
Takes a necromancer.
Takes a child to raise a village.
To the ground.
No. Child is components, man. You didn't see necromance if you want to.
I did.
Alright,
Your friends are dead, and so are mine.
Okay, this is the actual keep. And that leads us to Thunder Tree, which we will have to address in a little bit.
There's Thunder Tree.
Far to the north.
He put the butcher there. God.
I do quests
You know
occasionally.
I was going to do that.
Apparently. Okay then.
Alright, so the next thing we have to do is going to involve armies. I'm going to skip that. I assume you guys want to like make them as badass as possible. Does anybody want to deploy an army or make an army? Sorry, train an army or whatever. Oh, definitely recover army. One should be the one that just got done with the fight. Should
Yes.
repair that.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
put them on medical leave and
Restoration and recovery, and then
Okay.
because the first couple times they were there, they got whomped on a bit. So
Ooh. The authorities catch a notorious criminal exonerating a wrongfully accused innocent, or shut down a major criminal operation, or thwart a plot against a settlement. Okay, I'll let you guys choose. Which one of those do you want?
Right against the settlement. My vote.
Plot against the settlement?
Yep. What do you guys think?
I suppose.
You want to hear the list again?
Yeah, because he rattled through them awfully quick.
That's fine. Dave, would you mind going through them again?
Okay, the authorities catch, it's called Justice Prevails, it's the event. Authorities catch a notorious criminal, comma, exonerate a wrongfully accused innocent, comma, shut down a major criminal operation, comma, or thwart a plot against a settlement. Whatever the case, some injustice has long vexed your citizens has finally been resolved. So I will let you guys thematically choose what was resolved. And thwart a plot against a settlement was what Raymond said.
Okay, I like the idea of caught a criminal.
Okay, so other people in the
All
party
right.
speak up.
Doug, Pete.
Don't care, honestly.
Okay. Doug.
Does
sorry, is muted. Catching the criminal sounds good to me.
Okay,
is
so
there
we catch. Sorry, please go.
is there an advantage to each one? Like, if you take this route, there's a bonus or something positive. But if you go this way, or if you go this way, it's a different bonus. Is does it matter thematically, or is it just choose your own adventure, whatever?
Okay, so the answer is technically yes. It doesn't matter, but depending on what you choose, will reduce either one corruption, one crime, one decay, or one strife. So if you catch a criminal, obviously you're going to lose one crime, right? So if you were
Yeah.
if you were to look at this mechanically, you look at your ruin counter and you have 2 for crime and 1 for strife, and 0 and 0 for the rest. So obviously choosing to lose one corruption is wasting it, right? You did get the lose 1d6 unrest. You have reduced your unrest to 0 because 1d6 and you only had 1 unrest means there's no unrest. So
Okay, so
this is
since you pointed out that there's 2 crime and 1 strife, I'd say reduce 1 crime, which is the criminal one.
that's
Right.
that's what people are voting on is the crime one, right? And then
Okay.
alternatively, if you're suffering from a continuous bandit activity, which we're not, or any of these other continuous activities, we're currently not suffering from any of those. So the resolve an activity thing is moot because we're not currently suffering any of that. So we're just going to lose 1 crime. And then what else we have? Yeah, you're good. And we're going to add that to an active event just so that it's recorded. And here's the check. Just to see what the check is. Okay, we gain 1 fame and resolve the event. There you go. Resolve event with modifier, done. You guys gain 40 experience points doing that. You guys built a farm, built road, and build 1, 2, 3 structures. All right. Checking the. Oh, you guys did get. You guys have had a successful pledge of fealty. You have not built a structure that requires a master in the kingdom skill, and you haven't recruited your first specialized army. That's an actual big kind of item. And your city has not turned into a metropolis. So that is it for that. Let's see what happens. All right, cool. Nice. have 2 of those and 1 of those. All right, cool. And turn. Got it. Oh, you sly bastards. Got it. Alrighty. Bookkeeping done. Clearing the chat. Because holy shit, that's a lot. Alright, so, what do you guys want to do next?
Well, have we had any reports back as to where the next nearest
Oh yeah, I gotta do the army thing.
army is?
I don't know about that, but we do know about one new army leader.
Yeah.
We made a check and succeeded.
So,
Okay.
bippity boppity boop. I should probably go to the right page and look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, this is where I get a roll. One, two, three, four. Oh, you lucky bastards! You got the gear general. So I got to figure out where the fuck I put him.
Sweet. Yeah, again, I will reiterate, if we can wipe out their siege engines, less stuff to have to rebuild later.
Oh, here he is.
Not a bad idea.
All right, so the orc commander and his siegers are northwest of the ruins of Sheed Kane Unralech, which is quite literally the farthest west you guys have traveled. So if you guys are on the big ass map, yes, no.
Okay, so it's yeah.
No.
Um,
And we'll put a.
I don't.
There we go. That works.
oh, they're by the henge. Okay.
Yeah, that would be the ruins of Sheed Kane Unralech.
Okay.
Yeah. Distance-wise, that's a pretty fair trek.
Yeah,
It's about
they
almost
are.
500 miles. It's 483.33 miles as the crow flies. So yeah, it's a 500-mile trek for an army. If you're feeling up to it.
Or we could get somebody else to do it for us. We have that option.
Okay.
We do have that option.
Who do you want to go wipe out an army?
Island?
Hey, hey, Carrick, are any of your floating fortresses feeling antsy about just kind of floating around here?
Go forth and destroy. Specifically.
Keep
I
protected.
have to wonder how much space is in one of those floating fortresses.
It's a fucking citadel.
Right. So we could hitch a ride in one maybe, and
Yeah.
then not have to do all the travel part, because it'll just get there faster.
Warp.
We could do that.
Sounds almost
If
kind of
their
fun.
if their king was amenable.
They don't have a king.
Mm,
They have an archmage.
But they don't have a king?
No, they have an archmage.
Yeah.
Does the
potato,
Vatican
potato.
does the Vatican have a king or do they have a pope?
They have a pope,
Exactly.
who is also called the king.
I don't think I've ever heard the Pope referred to as King of Vatican City.
Yeah,
No. Nope. He is ruler of Vatican City, but he's not the king.
He is the Holy Father.
he's the whole.
He
He's actually
serves.
referred. He's also given the title of prince, which is this. Anyway, I'm not going to argue about it. It doesn't matter.
So, who was paying attention during the whole kingdom upkeep part where we were building on settlements and whatnot?
Little, yes.
Some attention. I mean,
Okay, so which
what is it
settlement
you're
did we skip?
fishing for?
Thunder Tree.
Yes, we skipped
Yep.
Thunder Tree.
Okay, so we're going to Thunder Tree.
Well, I don't know if you're going to Thunder Tree, but we skipped Thunder Tree.
And why did we skip
Okay.
Thunder Tree?
I don't know. Let's actually send a scout.
Well, you don't have to send a scout because during your upkeep, wherein people send envoys and messengers and whatnot, and everybody sends you like snail mail, everything's fine, or oh God, I can't believe the children are all on fire, et cetera, et cetera. No envoy, no emissary, no courier, no message, no word, nothing has come from Thunder Tree for the last couple of weeks since they've last time they should have checked in.
Oh dear.
So, can
So
we
we're
hitch a
gonna
ride
go
on
there
that island and drop off?
What island?
Why would we need to do that? It's a day trip.
I was thinking it was one of the further west ones.
No, it's up where it's the converted Noman's Grove. The Thunder Tree is right up where that was.
Yeah, it's in the same area.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, it's a trip to Salem.
For some of us,
Let's
that's a lot
we're in the-
closer than others.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
20 miles a day, that's a long ways. But we have magic. We can move faster than that. Sure.
Yes. Yeah. Round up, it's 95 miles.
Okay.
Either way, we've been through that forest enough. We don't have to spend a lot of time trying to figure out where the hell we are.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of area. We don't know, but what something's gone in there and occupied this place.
Eru, can you make a path?
Can I what?
Can you make a path? Just
Make a path?
Anybody who has a
So you
Moses
see
shovel,
that
make a
town
path.
over there? We want to go there. Can you make a path there?
I don't know.
Burn
That
the
would be up to
forest.
You clear
DM,
the
but
trees.
I would say yes.
Excellent.
Eh,
This
Yeah,
fucking wizard
hey,
can make a
druid.
path. It's called a fireball.
Yeah, but the druid can do it without burning things down.
Can he?
Fire is necessary for growth.
Apparently, you
Test
never saw
my
him.
theory,
Thank you,
please.
Dan. Thank you, Dan. Hey,
Yep.
if you want a smokeless path, he has disintegrate as well. And it goes in a straight fucking line.
How
Pretty
large
slim.
is the room?
It's a 100-mile away town.
Okay, so he
Teleport.
needs a really big fireball.
use a freaking laser at that point.
Whereas we could ask the druid to say, "Hey, part the trees," like.
Okay, but the druid doesn't have that power. Unless the druid has that spell, he doesn't have that power. Like, yes, there are, like, vaguely speaking, there are, like, grab the party, but, dry hump a tree, teleport to a tree 100 miles away. There are spells that are like that, but if the druid doesn't have that spell, I don't know what the fuck you guys are asking about. Druid, do you have any kind of transportation, instantaneous teleportation, tree humping abilities?
That I'm aware of, no, but I haven't gone through my spell list like that nicely, no.
Better idea. Lizard. How fast does your fire breath recharge?
Oh, for the love of God. I'm not burning down the forest. I respect it too much to do that.
Yeah, you say that, but when
That's why I
giant
was.
spiders start dropping on you, somebody's gonna fucking launch a fireball.
Yeah.
That's almost
I
always how that's
volunteer
happened.
as tribute.
I saw a
Yep.
bug.
Indeed.
And I'm going to get blamed.
Of course. At least you know your role.
That's funny.
There was a bug. So you burnt down the whole forest? It
There
seemed
was a
rational at the
bug.
time.
All right. Well, let's just have Roach get produce flame, and he can. Yeah, we'll have the ranger direct show us where to go, and we'll make a road. Let's go. Worst comes to worst, we can have one of the floating citadels, or what I call islands, follow us over there. And laser a
Well, how
path, and then
far are
we
we
can take
going?
off. North. We're heading north.
100 miles.
Your thing is right
Um,
next to it.
We're going to the book.
I was just gonna say, why don't we just fly there?
We could do
I
that
haven't
too.
not heard yet whether Carrick agrees to that.
Well,
If
he
it
has
will
3
stretch you to the
spellcasters who all have, well,
fine,
at
I'll
least 2
summon a
spellcasters who have flight.
citadel.
Okay. What the fuck? Alright, so we're going to park a. The party's going to hitch a ride with one of the floating citadels. And you guys are going to go to Thunder Tree, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, I can stay in a flying form for up to 2 hours.
Okay, we're not doing that, Pete. We're taking a fucking cast.
I know. I'm just saying for future reference. Actually,
Uh-oh.
now the party has me curious. How long can I stay in flying form?
You're a titan. We have no clue.
Oh, that's, well, it would be with my actual wild shapes, and it's 2 hours. I was right. I can go up to 3 hours if I took a feat.
Thought we just leveled up. Take the frickin' feet.
Have you had time to manage your character yet?
I've gotten the feats that I can get. I'm frustrated with how our system deals with it, but I've got the ones I can get.
I honestly need to like have Nate sit down and like do a build character with me, seems that he knows Pathfinder so well.
Right. I hear that because I think my character is wonky, but
Okay, so this looks ruined.
Yes.
I think we've been here
So-
before.
Yes, it does.
So we need to be on guard and be in investigation mode to find out what the fuck.
Batman checks.
And
I
me-
volunteer Raymond as Batman.
You volunteer who is Batman?
Raymond.
Yeah, I mean,
Makes sense. She's the only rich orphan we know.
right?
Raymond's no
Unless-
longer there. It disappeared. All right, I will look around though while I'm in stealth. Okay. Like it.
Okay, so we will discuss what has happened to Thunder Tree next time on Dice at the Table.
Well, okay
Dun,
then.
dun, dun.
So, as we're heading out, and we leave you guys with this lovely image of a ruined village, I'd like to remind everybody to try Dubby, D-U-B-B-Y. Dan, what do you have to say about Dubby?
It is an awesome powdered energy drink that will give you the boost of energy you need. It will clear your thought processes, and it's a hell of a lot cheaper than your average fizzy energy soda type
The,
stuff.
the canned stuff.
The canned stuff, your ghost, your monster, your whatever. I don't get the jitters with it. It's just a powder you pour into water, put it into your standard water type bottle, shake it up, you're good to go. And it does, for me, it does help me think a little more clearer, uh, especially in the scenarios that we've been dealing with here. My problem is I've got too much of it in my system right now, which is why I'm kind of anxious and
Hey,
barky.
that's cool. Hey, some other neat things about Debbie is that, first off, it's at debbie.gg if you want to go to their website. They also have a bunch of merch, including they're hard to come by because they go out of stock very quickly. They have these great steel containers that are insulated thermal, and they are amazing. So, yeah, I had one a couple summers back that I had ice water and in it, because you don't have to have just Dubby, but I had ice water in it, and it was left in the car for like 4 hours while we took our daughter into the ER, and it was like 104 outside. I still had ice in the container when we got back out to the car, and that was a hot car. So yeah, see, he's got one of the containers. Dan's got that up there on theirs. And they have stickers and stuff. They do crossovers with anime.
They got
So,
T-shirts and stuff too.
yep,
Yes.
they do.
As is obvious by
Yes,
Nate Ayers.
yes. Anyway, so they have merch, not just great beverages.
And then
So-
if you use the promo code DATT2026 at checkout, you'll save some money, and they'll send a little bit towards us because it is a sponsorship. And the last thing I want to mention is if you like what you're watching and you want to help us out at all, please go to patreon.com/diceatthetable, and we would appreciate any and all patronage. You can see us on Twitch every Sunday at 6 p.m. And then on YouTube, we have a channel for Dice at the Table where we put these episodes up and we put up some other stuff as well. And I've got a Let's Play that I do and some other random crap. So other than that, you guys all have a great week. We will see you next week on Dice at the Table.